Yo.
Good morning, good evening, whatever time zone you guys are in. Welcome back to the stream. Today we have another episode of Wardames Radio with our host for the day, Kommissar Azura, my co-host Mari,
Ehe.
my other co-host Ranvalia,
Hot sing. Hot
No.
singles have breached the perimeter. They are clearing the minefield.
and our special guest for the day, VoiceQuills.
Hello, it's me. What's poggin' champs?
Welcome, welcome. So, VoiceQuills, will you introduce yourself to people in the chat?
So yeah, I'm VoiceQuills. I'm a voice actor and YouTube shit poster. I just basically just voice memes and comics and stuff. I've also been in a couple of like little bits and pieces. I was in one episode of Rabtoons stuff, the Silent Hill in a nutshell. I've been in a couple of Soul Metal's video essays. Other than that, just been posting my own stuff on YouTube and slowly getting there. Being a meme.
Being an absolute meme.
Spearman! It's all I'm good for now. I'm just a meme.
There's nothing wrong with being a meme.
True.
Exactly. So,
Better to be a meme.
In a dream.
Yeah,
I mean, you could always be a dream meme queen.
True.
Wow.
But you gotta get on that Shrigma grind set for that.
Shrigma.
Shrigma male.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to be a Sigma male, you have to, wear a skirt to improve your circulation, wear a programmer socks.
Look, everyone knows programming is an equipment sport.
Plus, wouldn't the true Shrigma male be orcs?
has to be the dwarves.
Well,
True.
now I'm thinking of orcs wearing white pink programmer socks, which are base entry level programming gear.
Do they also wear eyeliner to reduce glare?
Well, you see,
Yes.
that's actually an advanced technique. So when you're looking at a bright screen in a dark room, you don't slowly get ocular degeneration.
hmm
But only veterans learn that trick.
Well, I guess.
And people who really do research in the field.
I guess a good starting question to go off of is like maybe just how did you get into voice acting and all that? Like how did you start off?
Well, I've always kind of wanted to do it, and then when I was really starting to think about it, it would be August 2020, and by sheer chance, I dropped into the streamer Mia Byte, her like during one of her streams, she was doing like Among Us games with like viewers and a couple of friends. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll drop in. I've talked to her a couple of times, and it was right as it ended. But one of the people there, when I was like sat in the chat, and just like, oh, and like here's our guest. One of them was Antonio Greco, who is the voice actor for Era in Warframe.
Oh.
Which was, and I was like, holy shit, that's you? And he goes, like, yeah, like you voiced Era? Holy shit, that's great. You did an amazing job. And he was like, is this a bit? Like, is this a joke I'm not getting? And I was like, no, I genuinely didn't know it was you. Oh my god. And then I messaged him and was like, hey, like I kind of want to get into voice acting, but don't really know where to start. Like, do you have any tips? And spoke to him a bunch, and he basically became my like mentor and taught me a bunch of stuff. Had a bunch of sessions. And then I started doing like the occasional voiceover meme post. And then eventually that led on to him recommending the person who taught him, who's Victoria Atkin. So I've attended a bunch of her classes, which were all crazy because uh, turns out the voice actress of Lady Dimitrescu attended those classes, not the ones I was in, but like went to the same like classes. Um, and guest coaches were coming in, so it was like you had Roger Clark, who is the voice actor for Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2, and then there's two Rogers. I can't remember which one's which. The voice actor for Sonic was like the next one, and it was just Roger Craig Smith. That's it.
Oh,
And it was just
yeah.
like one after the other, and I was like completely like starstruck the entire time, just trying my best.
Mhm.
And then yeah, it just sort of all went from there. Where I had a bunch of classes, kept learning stuff, then started posting more on YouTube, and now I'm kind of known more for memes than anything than anything else.
Mhm.
I mean, memes are extremely important. Without them, the internet wouldn't be where it is today.
True,
That is
very
true.
true. Plus, like,
Like,
it feels a little weird having some of my own memes being like foundational things for other stuff. Like the amount of times I've scrolled along and I've heard my voice saying lean from the lean monster video that's used in someone else's video when lean's mentioned, it's like, what the fuck? That's me. Like,
Oh
how is
wait,
this
that's
happening?
you?
Yeah, when it's like the where it's like the shit, it's the lean monster. I love lean.
Oh shit,
And it's
that
just
was
like
you.
that's me, and then people are just using it in other stuff.
I mean, memes are indeed DNA of the soul.
I
oh,
actually
God.
have lean right here.
God damn
I
it,
mean, I
Red!
don't have lean.
Don't do it. Don't get us banned.
Don't do the lean.
I would never, and I don't have any. Legal
Oh,
disclaimer.
no, just looking at some of the some of the more recent stuff. I don't know why, but I keep laughing my ass off at the Olive Garden is so good video.
Yeah, that one did pretty well.
I
It
think
was a fun one to do.
yeah, just seeing Goth GF Garfield.
Yeah. Big old titties, just like, oh,
I
Olive
wish Italy
Garden's so
was real.
good. I wish Italy was real.
Um,
So, I guess what I wanted to ask is that, what made you go with like a short format?
I guess it just kind of fits the memes more because there's not like it takes a lot of work to do the longer form stuff. Like
Mhm.
I I did there's two videos I've done that are like long that I had like a bit of effort put in. Bar there's like some super early ones I did where I'm like rambling for like 7 minutes about like, oh hey, like I get nervous when I audition, but it's okay because everyone gets nervous. Like
Mhm.
there's one which is a full reading of an SCP article, and it's like I think it's like 8 minutes long or something. And God, like it took me like an hour to like nail the voice acting, and there was no like weird mouth sounds and all that, and it came through fine. And then it took like 5 hours to edit it all together. Nothing crazy. It was just 5 hours of like, right, edit the text so it says this until this time, where now the text says this, and then aligning it and all that, and just stuff like that. Um,
Mhm.
but then I could and that got, like, an okay amount of views for the time it was posted, and then I could post a video where I just say, like, "shit fart," through a funny filter, and it gets, like, 5 times the views, and it took me half an hour to edit, and it's just like it does
Yeah.
the algorithm can be mean because it factors in watch time, but it doesn't do it off of, like, percentage of video watched, it's just raw
Mhm.
time. So
Mhm.
like a minute long video that's watched 100 times is worth the same as a 30-second video watched 200 times. Um,
Mhm.
so it it's a little rough on that end, but I find it a lot easier and a lot more fun to do the shorter ones. And I find it's the longer I try and make something for the sake of being longer, the less
Yeah,
funny it is. Sometimes it's better just to make it short and punchy and just get straight into it and don't try and like add too much to the mix.
yeah. So, how much time do you take per video?
Per video, I would say on average, maybe
Mm-hmm.
about 45 minutes to an hour. So it
Ah,
depends on like how many voices there are, if there's any mouth sound, because like if there's any like little clicks or stuff and I can't easily remove them, I redo a take and then try again. Uh
mm-hmm.
Depends on the some memes it's as simple as just like put thing up, go into paint, make a version which doesn't have the text, and then just fade it in, and that's it. And that's the meme done. Um, but some of them take a little more effort. I would say on average though, about 45 minutes to an hour.
Fair enough. And so, like, uh, can you like, what makes you pick certain images?
Oh, it there's some that I'd see when I'm scrolling along through Reddit or Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that I need to do this one. I need to do it. This one's too good. Uh, Other times it takes me a bit because like there could be one. I have like a big pile of posts that I like saved, and they're all like linked together. And it's like, right, well, I could do this one or that one or this one, but a lot of it is really just down to how I feel on the day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there are literally times where I will be sat for like an hour and a half just scrolling through memes trying to find what I feel like doing that day.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you for not saying "wog" at the game store. I know that took a lot of self-control.
I should do more ones like that.
Thank- Thanks for not saying it's a skill issue.
I mean, it's a skill issue.
Thanks for not saying Ultra Smurfs, Eldar GF, or Tau Commies at the game store. I know that took a lot of GF. I mean, restraint. Yes, a lot of GF.
A lot of GF. Can I get a lot of GF?
Yeah, same. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride.
I don't actually think I've been here at all this month yet until today
Oh,
because I know I missed last week and I don't know if I missed the week before last.
no.
I think the week before last, we didn't have any stream because
Oh yeah.
I was sick.
Oh yeah.
But yes, happy Pride Month.
Yeah,
Eat,
I'm
happy
eat
pretty
Pride
sure
very.
Month.
LGBT is a type of burger, but happy Pride Month.
No,
Happy
it's a type
Pride.
of sandwich.
Look, you got lettuce, grease, bacon, tomato, kumquat,
Wait, I thought
plus
kumquat
symbol,
is.
which I assume that's what you arranged the bacon in.
I guess.
Ugh.
Good lord.
I wondered then. Besides, like obviously your mentors that you mentioned before,
Mhm.
are there other like inspirations when it comes to voice actors that you kind of take cues from in a way for your style?
Oh, yeah. I think I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't a little bit of Gianni Matrograno that's rubbed off on me from seeing all his posts.
Kinda.
Gianni.
Good old Gianni. Um, there are some that I really would like. There's some that I really like the style of and would love to be able to capture, but it feels really like unique. Like feel bad because I can never remember. I just remember the characters. I can't remember their name. Um, but like the woman who voices Morgan in Dragon Age,
Oh
her
yeah,
voice is just mwah, it's
Claudia
perfect, it's
Black.
beautiful. Yes, that's it. It just If I could do that voice, I would fucking do it all the time. But it's
Oh,
just I haven't
yes.
quite figured where it sits for me to do it. But it's so good. Um, and then similar with like Sevica from Arcane.
Yeah.
She just
Mhm.
so absolutely fucking perfect. Alphino from Final Fantasy 14. His voice is really nice.
Wait. I need to specify this. 1.0 Alpha, though.
Nope,
Or
no, not Sam
Realm
Riegel, not
Reborn
Sam
Alpha.
Riegel, not that. Everything after
Not
that,
Sam Riegel Alpha, no.
like Sam Riegel's great in a lot of stuff. He just isn't a good Alphino. A
No.
lot of the Realm Reborn voice actors did their best, but they weren't good fits. They're all good voice actors. They
Then you go
just
Heaven's
wasn't.
Ward, and you're like, yes.
This is it. This is Alfie. Just like I'm not sure what it was about Realm Reborn. Like the only like Merlwyb's voice actress is great. I'm a little
Merlin.
sad they changed hers later on.
Yeah.
And
Um,
Gaius's voice actor is absolutely fantastic.
Daddy Gaius.
Daddy Gaius.
Nah, you know what? When I started playing Final Fantasy, do you know what voice got me?
Hmm.
Roban.
Oh god, yeah, it's
Oh,
not if you're
Roban.
used to thingy.
Yeah, what's his name? Nick Bolton, I think his name is.
Mm. Yeah, his like
Oh,
the Realm
so-
Reborn version's not great, but that one afterwards, oh, it's just fucking honest.
yeah,
The
like
thing
all
is,
through
like,
Stormblood, like I'm like,
yeah,
yes,
yes, it does
violence.
remind me though, like, I feel like it's someone from like EastEnders or Coronation Street though
It
talking to me a little
does.
bit, but it's good though. Who's the other?
Oh,
There's someone else popped in my mind. I can't remember now. Xenos' voice actor.
that Xenos' voice was just
Oh,
oh,
and
especially
there's
like
so many.
Emmett
there's so
Till.
many good voice actors in Final
There's so many.
Fantasy.
There's so many. It's like all of them are great, and it's like they're all like unique as well. Like it's.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do a good impression of any of them. Like
there,
it's.
there's the Alpha now. What's it? Colin Ryan. That's who
Mm.
does Alpha now. Yeah, he's good. Peter Bramwell, the guy who voices Tancred as well.
Oh yeah, his Thancred.
Then
Oh,
there's
wait.
also the top memester, get god tier gamer himself, Urian J.
And Jay.
I remember, like, not to do with voice acting, but just to do with like Urian J. I remember for like a good solid 2 months or so on Twitter, there was just Urian J the gamer. Oh, was it? I was remembering when it came. I think was it KupoCon when somebody got him to read out like the Shakespearean milkshake poem.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so beautiful. It was just like, my milkshake bring all them boys to the yard. I may apprentice thee, but I levy a fee. Oh, come on, it was so good.
I'm going to look
Oh,
it up now.
I can link it in collab chat.
Let's do it. I want to see it.
It is pretty great.
And I'll link it in Twitch chat for everyone else.
Oh, that actually reminds me of the Estinian subway.
Oh
Oh
god, a
god.
Stydian sub.
Hold on
I'm sorry,
now, we
what?
need to get that. Yeah, Estinian subway.
Oh
I need to
god.
see this.
Don't you want to talk about Estinian $5
Oh
footlong?
my god, no. That sounds like something a Stydian would do, not gonna lie.
He needed the money.
Look, you put yourself on
No.
Cameo, you accept these kinds of things.
Mhm.
That's something. Have you ever do you do stuff on like Cameo and all that? Oh. Now it's just remind. The
Uh,
the best meme to ever come out of Final Fantasy.
So it's not
This
really
is
a question,
mm,
but I have something neat I want to talk about, and I'm going
shoot.
to phrase it like a question. So you also have a weird ritualistic back tattoo. That's really neat.
Yes.
I'm glad I am not the only one.
Yeah, mine's still in the process of healing, but it's nearly there.
Because I have an astronomical Sephiroth on my back
Nice.
with
Elding.
like all the planetary symbols in their respective places. And I thought I was like the only
nice.
one with like a vaguely ritualistic back tattoo until today. I've never seen anyone else with one. Like, I figured they would exist, but
It just works
okay,
so well. It's a good place to have one.
it really is.
I just can't wait for the Silent Hill Baphomet to erupt from my back like a backburster from the bad alien films.
Ah, no, not Baphomet. Hold on, it's
It'll start with
Claudia.
the
It's
arms, and
Claudia
then you'll
around
be
the
like,
corner. Fuck. Does that mean if you have that on your back, does that mean you're gonna have to pick between either Vincent or Claudia at this point? God.
I mean, fuck them both.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm going off with this old washed out detective guy. Oh. But what else? Have you got any big projects planned at the moment?
Voice wise, there's a couple of potential things that could be coming up that I've like auditioned for and I'm waiting to hear back from. One of which, I've not signed an NDA, and I'm not, but I don't know how much the information's public. So basically, there's a project I have auditioned for, which would very much
Mhm.
be in the interest of uh this type of community. I'll leave it at that. I have no
Oh.
idea if I'm gonna get it or not.
Mhm.
My audition's been heard, but I don't know if I'm gonna be picked or not. So here's hoping for that one. If I get that, that'll be a big one. Otherwise, there's nothing too crazy. It's just the usual YouTube memeing. I have been planning on doing another one like I did for the NFT Slayer video, but I just haven't I haven't had the inspiration. That one literally came to me on the day, like I need to make this. But I haven't thought of anything else like it since. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
I always kind of want to hear like kind of female interpretate like sounding interpretations of like some of the memes that Gianni has done. Like I don't know why, but I want to hear a female version of the shitting aggressively meme.
That
That
is the
one
type
was
of voice I need to focus on and work on. So it would
just
be good
gold.
practice. Isn't there like a full like 5 or 10 minute unredacted version that's in
I think there is.
Shooting Aces?
I think so. Oh, I
I
need to
think
see
that's
if there is
called.
now.
It's another New Blood game, so
I should really, I should actually upload, try and do a thing of a very literal tech priest.
Very literal.
oh, I've seen a few of those memes on Grimdank.
Is this good for Tyranids? No, it kills them.
I mean, technically.
Which, speaking of, my Horus Heresy box still hasn't shipped.
Really?
Oh.
I don't have an email about it, so I'm assuming not.
Oof.
Check your GW account.
What GW account?
I thought you said you got it through GW.
I did.
Do you not have
Sign
like
in
a?
as guest.
Oh right,
Oh, right. Yeah, that might be an issue.
yeah. They'll be very slow with that.
Ah, fuck.
But they
Yeah.
want. I'm sure you'll still get your box in time. It's just their email system prioritizes people that actually have accounts with them,
I see.
which is
I
really
did
stupid.
not know that.
Oh, let's see what else. Oh yeah, what are you big into Warhammer yourself, Quill?
I I used to be really into it when I was younger, and then I kind of fell off of it. But I've still been like interested in the universe. God, I used to run like one of everything. Like I've got some Space Marines, I've got some Tau, some Dark Eldar, some Eldar. Thingy. I think I've got the books for Chaos Space Marines and Tyranids, but never actually collected any. Um,
Ah,
but I'd say if I had to choose, I would go back and I would play Tau. Tau, I think, is always where my heart's been, even if I've jumped around quite a bit.
you heard that, Lioness?
Another Tau player.
Just
Lioness is obsessed with the Tau.
they're so
I mean, she's
good.
the
I like the mech.
Tautuber.
I
That
mean,
is
I just
true.
don't understand why people would want to have plasma that doesn't explode.
It's safer. You
And
don't
shoot.
risk your own troops.
Yeah, and
You're angering the Omnisaya.
why
No,
have
I don't need
plasma
the
that can go
Omnisire.
Why have plasma that can
Cringe!
go further than 24 inches?
Look,
Where's this thing?
look. You see the sun? You see that bright star in the sky? If not, wait about 12 hours, you will. You see, that's a constant plasma explosion. So why would you make plasma guns that don't explode when the Omnisaya clearly dictates with the very stars in the sky that plasma is supposed to explode?
May I make a retort?
Absolutely.
Beep boop, fuck the Guela.
Understandable. The
Have a
Titan
nice
Legions
day.
it is.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna try to like read from the questions that people have asked.
oh yeah.
So Quills, do you have a Blaha? And if so, does it have a name?
I want one, but I don't. I really wish I did have one though. If I had one, what would I name it though? I really don't know. I'm always a sucker for like I will go and Google like a bunch of like either translations of stuff or like
Mhm.
mythical versions of stuff to name them. Like every single like fucking cat I've got in Warframe is named like that and thingy. Like everything I can name, it's always got some meaning. So I would need to look and try and find one because I'm not sure if there is. Is there like a mythical shark? There must be. There must be some culture out there that's got like some kind of like mythical shark.
I mean, depending on how loose your interpretation is, Leviathan?
Yeah, there's already like
A
there's
gajillion
already like
Leviathan though.
mm, and there's like Leviathan, the actual like prehistoric whale as well, which again would lived along with Megalodon, but you wouldn't call a Bahaj a Megalodon. I don't know. I'd need to think about it, but I would
Mhm.
definitely give it a name of some kind.
Oh, Palemon, also known as
What?
Melicertes, is the Greek god of sharks. His Roman counterpart is Portunus.
Huh. Huh, maybe I could use that then.
But if you want like something simpler, maybe Suro, which is like Japanese for a shark.
Ah.
Yeah,
But
it's called Sura.
just to make you a bit jealous specifically, here's
Mhm.
Sir Geoffrey the 37th.
Oh my god, how dare you?
Aw.
I want the chart.
He is currently sleeping.
I
He's
also want
looking
the
with the
the thingy.
fishes.
Yeah. I also want the Dungelskog though. I want the big bear.
Yeah,
I may not have a shark, but I have a fat cat. That's all I need. I just need a fat cat.
My bank gives those out.
I have none of those. I have no plushies.
Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen the new prices for Horus Heresy transfer sheets.
Like $25, isn't it?
It's 35 USD.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
That is painful.
Just for a sheet of paper?
Here, let me wink y'all.
Just for transfers.
Just paint them by hand at that point, like I did with my Crimson Fists.
Well, a fist is simple enough.
Yeah, I have to paint 1,000. You know what? I'm already used to this. I paint 1,000 Suns.
Go.
And I do edge highlighting. I'm already used to pain.
I mean, Ultramarines transfer set is literally just, a reverse
Just
toilet
budget.
set. Just a toilet set.
Yeah. I might have to get my hands on the word bearers ones just to put on the side of my tanks.
Wait, I thought it was an upside down Omega symbol.
Both.
Oh.
I mean,
Well-
an Omega symbol is just, a toilet seat. If you think about it.
Insane. But no, the pricing's insane.
I mean, it is CW, so,
I mean, do you know what I find more insane?
Mhm.
All these like licensed toys that they're making now. Like the joy toy stuff. Ugh. Like 120 like euro for basically 4 12-centimeter tall action figures.
Oh.
I've got a question. If you could fight anywhere, which car park parking lot would be the best place to fight someone?
Wendy's.
I mean, obviously that's a Denny's, right?
No, I'd say Wendy's. Because at least the Wendy's staff would start memeing it on the Twitter page.
So would a Waffle House.
Mm.
I mean, have you never fought a girl's ex-girlfriend in a Denny's parking lot?
I have no idea what a Denny is. I've heard of it?
It's an American chain restaurant.
Okay.
Not a Walmart or supermarket. No, definitely not a Walmart. There is some
They actually pay for security.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Or they do something about the big vans with the funny clouds above them that I don't think I can say out loud here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, the Google Map van?
No. It's I'll type it in collab.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
A Breaking Bad
Jesus.
fans.
Holy shit! I
Okay.
wasn't expecting that.
Okay, Breaking Bad fans. Got it.
No, that's a real thing.
I know, but
They have been around long before Breaking Bad.
I know, Ren, but we gotta like
We got a meme it.
censor it a bit.
Fair enough. But yeah, there are at least like 2 of those in like every Walmart parking lot. So you can't start shit there
Rip.
But things like
because you'll
explode,
probably
I
get
think.
shot by like a third party.
Shit, it's just like Fortnite.
Oh.
No, if you want Fortnite, go into my backyard and yell at 3 a.m. Someone will shoot a
Napalm.
crossbow bolt at you.
Napalm, that's very Australian of you to suggest a Bunnings. That's very Australian. Oh,
How about a Tesco's?
nah. Fight outside of Sainsbury's though.
Hmm?
I'll fight y'all outside of Love's,
The Morrison's melee.
which is very much.
the great Morrison's melee.
Gonna go to Rural King for the local fist fight. And I am very doxing myself here.
Okay,
Hmm,
so let's move on to another question.
I think I
Uh,
got one actually. I got one. Now I know people have their own pets and all that. All right, now that they wouldn't give up for anything in the world. But if you were given the chance to have a dream animal as a pet, what would it be?
Oh. Would it, if I, no matter what I choose, will it also come with like the right kind of place to keep it?
Yes, you would be
Okay,
given all the facilities you need.
What
okay,
about food?
That too.
yeah,
okay, definitely a pangolin.
A pangolin.
Yes,
You have to
I
get out.
fucking love
You'd have to get over
pangolins.
the Chinese border to steal one, I suppose. But
There's a few in Africa as well. There's 4 in Africa, 4 species in Africa, and 4 spread out through Asia.
hmm,
hmm
They're lovely little things. They're just good little guys.
for me, has to be an otter.
That's a good choice. Ours are good.
Like I've been watching otter videos from Japan, and I'm just like, I want one of these so badly.
Mm. It's like the one that's got the zoo where there's like the little hole that they can put their hands through, and you can hold hands with the otter.
Yeah. Oh, that one's adorable.
And a close second for me would be raccoons.
The trash pandas.
Yes.
yeah.
What
At the
about
risk
you?
of,
Yeah.
I was just gonna go.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
At the risk of sounding tacky, I'd just say my current cat, but even bigger than he already is.
Make him a
Oh,
big
I
right,
mean,
boy.
yeah, true.
Just,
Winston is an
Winston is just
absolute.
big.
just up him from bobcat size to like lion size,
But does he still
and
have
give
like
him a
wide
very long lifespan.
with the same wide like muscle
Yes.
man pose? It's just no. You should see Red's cat. My God, Winston is built.
Yeah,
I need
Winston
to
is
see this now.
he's about 20 pounds. That's his healthy weight, according to the vet.
Healthy
How
weight.
big?
He is not overweight in the slightest.
It's pure
Here,
muscle.
I'll find some images of him if I can. Oh, yep, here we go.
What about you,
Um,
So
Connie?
Here's 2 of them.
for me, I would say, I'm not sure to be honest. I'm not really a pet person, surprisingly enough. Like I know I have pets for quite a while. I have like Gipsy and before
You
that
just
I
want
have
to keep calling
Jockey, which is like both dogs. But I
as
think
much
I
as you
will
keep calling
prefer.
Kimchi an asshole.
I mean, Kimchi is an asshole. And it's not. It's technically not my dog either. It's technically my sister's. Uh,
But he does live with you.
yeah, he's basically like sleeping behind me right now.
Aw.
But I would say, hmm, I I wouldn't mind a pet rabbit.
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I can respect that one. We had a rabbit when I was little. Didn't last long though.
Same.
Yeah, like get a couple
Yeah.
of rabbits, make a rabbit farm, get all the rabbit meat.
Oh God.
I mean, like
No.
rabbit aren't that hard to like to make
Kimchi.
a farm of.
Kimchi is the stream.
Oh God, yeah. Well, but on a
This is
regular day, my dog is the stream.
this is a Kommissar Kimchi channel.
Yeah. Azura is just like a guest that just seems to be on it very frequently.
So
Oh,
Kinchi is
that's
my
frequently a
dog.
thing.
It's he's Samoyed. So it's
Big.
like,
Oh.
and it's like really big.
They're like,
And
I
like
think they're actually bigger than
4
they're bigger
days,
than
it will be
huskies,
his
aren't they?
first year.
Aw,
Yeah, it's like his birthday is like next Wednesday.
get him a little birthday hat. We
He
just need a
he'll
picture of
probably like
Kimchi with
eat
a
it.
birthday hat.
He'll probably eat
But
it.
oh, he probably will, but at least he'd be able to get a picture out of it and put it on the Discord. Just happy
Fair
Kimchi
enough.
noises.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, what else?
Which
Anyone?
voice goes with which avatar? I am the tech priestess.
Yeah,
I'm the one with the hat.
Kommissar.
I'm the one. Fuck, how would I even how would I describe myself?
The Slaneshi one.
That's rich coming from you, but okay.
Homie, we've seen your new model.
Yeah, yep. Don't pull that shit on me.
Mari is the one on the left.
Yeah, I'm
With the cute face and blue eyes.
the one that will steal your shit.
And I'm the pangolin.
And Velvy,
The one that's not here.
Velvy's not here. Because
But
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
she's
Velvy
probably
sleeps
asleep.
at this time of day.
Yep.
yeah, she does.
And she will be the one with the even more robotic voices because, you know, some disability and all that. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
They're a nice person.
Mhm.
Uh,
Do you have some game that are you excited for?
Ooh, excited for. I don't know. To be honest, I've kind of just gotten lost in the games I've already got. I'm trying to think of ones that are coming out.
Yeah.
Dark Tide looks pretty cool.
yes.
Yes.
I was at Space Marine 2, which would be pretty sick.
Yep.
Then I guess I'm kind of low key excited for Final Fantasy 16.
Oh no,
Um,
that does look good. Like from what
I don't
what
think I
little
would have been unless I played 14, but 14's so good. So
and knowing that Yoshi's in charge of that one as well. Oh, I don't know. I'm on the fence when it comes to what is essentially Skyrim in space, but
yeah, that's gonna be
I don't know how to
mm,
feel about Starfield, to be honest.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be the standard thing, or we're gonna be promised everything, and it's not gonna be what was promised.
It's just
Oh,
I
I
think
have a gripe.
it's just gonna be another thing to add to the list of Todd's sweet little lies.
Yep.
I have a gripe about Starfield, if y'all want to
Oh,
hear it.
Mm-hmm.
go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do I start? Okay, so in some of the concept art, one of the major cities they advertised, and this was the concept art, had dirt roads of like a well-developed space colony. And it very clearly had cars going through it. And you would think like a well-developed space colony would have paved roads, you know?
Yeah. But yet, from what I've seen in the trailer,
It irks me
right?
to no end.
Yeah, like if I'm going off what they showed in the trailer for environments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd just play Outer Worlds.
Mm.
At least it's a game that's actually out.
There's also Arc 2. I'm really looking forward to Arc 2 because I've
Arc
played
2.
the fuck out of thingy of Arc 1 and also Kenshi 2. Oh my god, Kenshi. Whenever that
Wait,
finally
Kenshi 2
comes out.
is confirmed?
No, I mean
Uh,
when Kenshi ever comes out of early access.
well, no,
Kenshi
Kenshi
is
1
already.
is finished. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Kenshi
it's
1
out,
is
and they're working on
finished.
Kenshi 2. Yeah, they're
Oh.
working on Kenshi 2.
Oh, I thought it was like I thought like Kenji 1's just perpetual development.
No,
No, it's
they
already
finished it.
done.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
They are
it's 'cause
actually
it's so
moving
jank.
their. Mm-hmm.
It feels the first one always feels like it's gonna be like just a permanently early access because it was literally just a rendering engine. It was not meant to be a game engine, but it was beaten and broken into shape until eventually it worked. Um, and now it's being made on Unreal, so it's actually gonna run like a game. It's gonna be so good. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
From some of the stuff I've seen, like obviously from like the Microsoft and Bethesda thing,
Mhm.
Redfall looks kind of interesting. The co-op of vampire hunting shooter.
Oh, I've seen a little bit of that. Heard of
Yeah,
it.
it's like Left 4 Dead but with vampires essentially.
Oh.
So that's kind of got kind of a win in my book when it's like something like Left 4 Dead.
Especially if it's better than Back 4 Blood.
Oh god, no, don't remind me of that goddamn mistake.
I played the beta, and it was fun, but
I played the launch version and it was still bad.
yeah. I saw was it
Yeah.
Crocat video on it. Ugh,
Like, come on. You couldn't even use any of your cards or get progression playing with bots.
yeah,
Like, they basically forced you to play online. And, like, the servers didn't even work half the time.
real
Mm-hmm.
stink.
Yeah. Oh. What were some other games they showed off? Oh, yeah, there was I think the news that just came out today about Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yes, I've only played a little bit of the first one, but I've heard it is like really really good once you get into it, but I've just not got into it yet. So I think it's pretty
Still,
good for getting a second one.
I'm still sad we never got Scalebound. That
Oh, is
game,
was
that
was
was
that the
that
one that
one
had the
that
trailer thingy?
yeah, and like they were like climbing up on a dragon and all that.
Yes. Wasn't it the one that had like the thingy, the giant enemy crab?
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a shame that we'll never get that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other games I've seen floating around like through Game Pass that are coming out soon that look interesting. Like 2 Point Hospital.
Yes.
They're making another game called 2 Point
Oh.
Campus. Where it's literally it's the same, but like you're running a university rather than a hospital.
Okay.
Still hasn't come out yet though, which is kind of sad.
Mm.
Oh, there was that other almost like real kind of Geiger-esque like horror shooter that they showed off at the showcase as well. Scorn. That looks pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah, I think for some reason I thought that came out a long time ago, but I might have just been mixing it up with it. Was it Agony or something? Was a
Yeah,
similar
Agony was the
concept?
one that
Uh,
came out there.
Agony was one that was from a long time ago.
Yeah. But like I looked at the trailer for Scorn and I'm like it's like take Doom and mix it with I have no mouth and I must scream.
That does sound like it could be really fun.
Yeah. Either that or it's just like an FPS version of Planescape. That would be interesting, like a
That would
FPS
be.
Planescape Torment.
Oh, speaking of Planescape Torment, because I will always interrupt something to talk about CRPGs. So I was playing Paranoia on stream the other day, which I had wonderful technical difficulties about.
Mm-hmm.
And then I discovered that they're actually making a Paranoia CRPG.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
hold on, let me get this.
Who's working on it?
I don't know. I should have it on here. Hold on,
Wait, wasn't
I
that
have to find
the
this
old
again.
one? I thought it came out a long time ago.
No, they're making a new CRPG based on the old Paranoia books. like with Alpha Complex and Friend Computer, and it's great.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
Here, I got it in collab chat, and I will post it in the
Yeah,
chat.
that was if I remember. Wait, is that not the
Happy
one from that was released on Epic?
Was it?
Was it?
Was it already
I'm
brought out
pretty
on
sure
it?
that was on Epic. Paranoia happens is mandatory. Yeah, that was released in 2019 in Epic.
So it's only
Huh.
coming out on Steam eventually. Well, that's
Yeah.
Wait,
the
it's
power of Tim Sweeney.
it's for a 4-page not found on Epic.
Yeah, it was
Huh.
released. It was removed for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Why was
because
it
there's no.
removed?
That's weird.
Some IP dispute with the publisher.
Oh, with the
You know.
Uh,
So
God,
yeah.
what else?
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of Sea
distinctly
Orc reviews,
remember
though.
that one. Because I was looking at some of the videos, I guess, of the gameplay. But oh shit, Paranoia! I heard that from like a long time ago.
Speaking of
I
Sea
just
Orc
had a fever
reviews,
dream about it on Wednesday, and then I found it, and I thought it was coming out soon, and I didn't know it launched on Epic Games, and now I'm sad.
and
Yeah.
now it's gone.
So basically the article is like trying to make you know, like negotiating with the current owner, and hopefully we will get it again.
I'd just like to talk more about how excited I am for Rogue Trader when that comes
Yes.
out eventually.
Oh, have you seen them introduce the first companion?
Oh, you
No.
mean that was the really old mutton chop Rogue Trader guy you posted about in there earlier, isn't it?
Yes, they posted predecessor mommy's seneschal,
Mutton chop man.
and here I will also link that in collab chat.
Yeah.
But nah, like that is going to be a really interesting game.
Apparently, they're very well known as well. This company for making a lot of companions romanceable.
Oh yeah, like they're the people behind like the two big Pathfinder games on Steam.
I'm still
Like
sad that Regil isn't romanceable.
which one is that, Kingmaker or Path of the Righteous?
Wrath of the Righteous.
Yeah, you always think
Wait,
Path.
really? There was something not romanceable in Breath of the Righteous?
There was something unromanceable. Yes, it was Regil, based gnome.
Damn.
He
Because
was like
gnomes
an old
Unplayable
Hell
are
Knight
now.
evil.
dad.
Because gnomes are
Literally
pure
unplayable
evil.
now.
There is no reasoning with a gnome.
No. He was a Hell Knight. You can exactly reason with those.
No.
Mhm.
The only love a gnome has, even if you can call
He
it
was
such,
subjecting himself to
is the cold
the
hard
paling
grind.
out of spite.
Rip.
He is based. And I will die on this hill.
But nah. Someone said when Elder Companion reveal. Well, as far as we can tell, just from the cover art alone, there is going to be an Elder Companion in Rogue Trader.
There better be a Tau companion as well.
I don't know about that now. Maybe in
I
a
want-
DLC.
I
Maybe in a
want a
DLC.
romanceable Tau Earthcast GF. That's kind of chubby.
Firecast, yeah.
No, I want a chubby Earthcast girl.
Wait, which ones are Earthcast? Are they the engineers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Firecast are the warriors, Earthcast are engineers, Aircast are pilots,
Yep.
and then what are Watercast?
Diplomats.
Negotiators and spies.
Yeah.
And merchants.
Romanceable crew. Damn.
But to quote my own meme that I'm writing here, I want a QT romanceable Tau Earthcast GF that I can corrupt to Mechanicus ways and augmentations.
No, just give me the Elder Corsair GF.
Yeah, I'm just like scouring through the through the screenshots. I think we can get an Elder Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna be a I thought it was gonna be
No,
like a
it's a Ranger.
Corsair.
The weapon is a Ranger. But yeah,
Oh, they've got the rifle.
yep, they got the rifle and all that. I like the hoodie as well.
Nice. But what else? I'm still the other Warhammer game they showed off, the freaking Doom clone one looks really cool as well.
Yes.
Bolt gun.
Mhm.
I'm like,
We're
pixely violent goodness.
finally getting some good games.
Yeah. It's definitely not Dawn of War 3.
Yeah. We don't speak about that.
That was never a Dawn of War 3. It doesn't exist. We
Well, it's a
refused it.
GW now.
I don't know anything about it Dawn of War 3. That sounds like fake news and seditious propaganda.
Let's see what's on the upcomings for Steam right now. Oh god. The day before. That game's never coming out. The day before is never coming out. It's supposed to be like an MMO version of you know that PS4 game Days Gone?
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
not gonna come
it's
out.
supposed to be like an MMO co-op version of that. Set as a prequel to Days Gone.
Yeah, it's not gonna come out.
Well, I mean, it's already been delayed like 5 times.
Yeah.
It's never gonna come out.
Like I saw the trailer and when I saw like, yeah, this is not gonna be my thing. It's not something I'm
Then
looking forward to.
the
It's
the
gonna be so
announcement of them
buggy.
remaking Last of Us Part 1 and making a PC version. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with it being Part 1 being added to the PC because Last of Us Part 1 was amazing.
Yeah,
As long as Part 2
was
doesn't
better
get
than
ported
2.
over. There's one thing that makes me sad though about the remake and the port.
Mhm.
The multiplayer isn't coming with it.
Ooh.
No factions mode anymore.
Wait, why?
Because apparently they're spinning it off into a separate game.
Of course they are.
And it's going to be a free-to-play game with microtransactions.
Of course they are.
Oh,
Rest in peace, factions mode.
that reminds me of the new Diablo mobile game. If you
Mhm.
guys have phones, don't you?
Oh, Diablo
God.
Immortal.
And then you have to spend $1,100,000 or fucking
$100 grand
100
to
Yeah.
min max your gear.
100.1 grand.
Just to fucking max out your gear.
Yep.
Mhm.
Also, there's something even more shitty about Diablo Immortal, actually. The battle pass. If you don't
Oh.
log in for a whole day, your progress on it is reset.
What?
what?
I'm sorry,
Yep.
what?
Oh
Yep.
my god.
So if you miss a day on your battle pass for logging in, right?
Uh-huh.
You do not get that day's reward at all. Not even if you like logged in the next day. Like you're just locked out from that reward entirely.
What the
Ugh.
So
fuck?
they've intentionally made it so that you have to log in every day.
Like, I can kind of like if it was like how Elder Scrolls Online does it, where it's like each month is its own like
Calendar.
login reward, and like
Yeah.
if you miss a day, it just means it takes the furthest day. So say like there's 30 days in the month, and you miss a day, you cannot get the 30th, like the reward
Yeah.
for the 30th day, but you can
But
get
you can
all the
still get all
others.
the other ones.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck?
I
I
know.
mean,
Plus the fact there
Blizzard
are basically,
is
and there's
the
also technically 3 different battle passes.
what?
There
Oh,
is the
shoot.
there is the base battle pass, which is $10, right? There's the ascended battle pass, which is $40.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, there's also the Boon of Plenty for another $35.
Oof. God, I remember someone looked at it and like bosses and dungeon runs and all that, each of them can only drop items 5 times a day, and then they don't drop anything after that unless you pay for
Or
like the
more
thing. Yeah, for
to
basically for
reset
more
the
drop.
lockout.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking stupid.
It's so fucking wild. I honestly, it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad I didn't decide to play it. Like Lost
I
Ark
mean,
was
nobody
done better
knows.
than that.
I mean, Lost Ark or like what Ark?
I
Jesus
stopped
Christ.
playing Lost Ark after the first month.
I haven't
I
even
mean,
touched it.
I played Lost Ark like basically in the beta. Like in the beta, I got into
Yeah.
the beta. Right then, like, yeah, this is not the game for me.
You see, I've gone back to the true Chad of action RPGs. Inquisitor Martyr.
Nice. I've only played a little bit of that. I need to play more.
Because I remember when I was gifted it, I was also gifted the Prophecy expansion that lets you play as a tech adept. And I'm just playing as a Skitari with a crab leg like walking pad, going around pointing at the enemy, and I'm just like, see that person, shoot him.
Oh,
As
I
my
do
little
have that.
drones spawn and murder them.
Let's see. Install selected. Files under D hard drive
Inquisitor Bar is
and
great.
not the F hard drive or the H hard drive.
It's just like, I think like my main character I have at the moment is basically berserker speed assassin, where like every kill increases my movement speed. And I'm just like fucking zipping around hitting people with a shotgun. Ugh. I just wish that like the classes weren't gender locked.
Yeah, that's
Because
the
I'd
thing.
love to play like a female crusader.
Yeah,
I'd love to
that would be
play
sick.
a female tech adept.
That would
Or I
also
wish
be
they
cool.
just did the voices like they do in the Mechanicus game, because then I could just pretend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I think I have a mechanic filter. Hold on, where is it?
Wait, you
Let
do?
me fire this. Yeah, hold on. I
The
can.
power of
been looking
Voice
for
Mod
like
Pro.
yeah.
Damn, that did sound like binary.
Damn.
This is true power. The moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me.
Yes, but what about the big titty titan?
Finally, someone who agrees with my.
Yes.
The
We
big
just need the
titty
big titty
titan.
titan.
Oh no. Have
Big
you
titty
seen it?
titan.
I
Have you
have
seen it?
Yeah,
the big
so
the
good.
big titty titan.
Yeah,
But
you
this
Flanaki
was an
can keep
accident.
those.
Do you have a couple other voice mod filters thing? I've got a Necron one. I've got a Tau one. I think that's it for 40k. Space Marine. I've got a Space Marine one.
Of course.
And an Eldar.
Brother, I am pinned.
Where are we? Where's the Space Marine one? And I'll do that. Where are we? Where are
Michan,
we?
I am pinned here.
Oh no. No.
Oh no.
Anime Space Marine.
Brother, I am pinned here.
Oni-chan, I'm pinned here.
Oh no.
Onesama, why have you pinned me here to the bed? Okay, I'll
Whoa.
stop.
That was cursed.
Oh
Oh
Hello,
no.
what's going
That's
on in this
very
web
funny.
page?
You've triggered Lioness. I need an apothecary.
What's going on in this webway track? Oh.
Oh, let's just turn around. Eldrad, whenever he sees something sus in the webway.
From the moment
Help,
I
step
understood the
servitor.
weakness
I
of
am
the
stuck.
flesh.
Stop.
No, that's
Help,
Tommy.
step servitor. Help. I'm stuck in a feedback loop.
What are you doing with my mecha dendrites?
Oh no.
Why you gotta make this personal?
Lioness, I'm hitting the exterminat is putting my face as hard as I can. You gotta put all your plasma weapons into wounds. You're gonna say that to a fellow Thousand Suns player? Wow.
Worth it.
Rip, no solidarity between the Thousand Suns.
There. Have you met Armin?
Armin's a bitch. You know what you should get for your army instead of Armin? You should get Magister Aemon.
No, I'm getting Armin. Armin is
Are you using the 30k Armin?
yeah, I'm using the 30k Armin.
Good.
Armin
because
is a good
40K
boy who didn't do anything wrong until post heresy.
until the rubric happened.
The rubric was post heresy. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, who was that? I'm trying to remember. There was another named Thousand Sun character, and he was a loyalist as well. That he was part of the the book series or the part of the Horus Heresy just before Celts attacked. Like he's helping that Ultramarine, that Space Wolf, fend off the World Eaters. He's basically just constantly having schizo talks with a demon the whole time.
Is that not normal?
I don't know. Medical experts might debate you on that one.
I'm not. I don't know. By the way, Quills, I got a question
Mhm.
from Twitter. Quill,
Okay.
Oh.
are you aware? You are aware that Denial is the first step to becoming a furry, right? You already have your son after all. So are you a furry?
No, I'm not a furry. Like,
It's
Are you
just
scaly?
if I was if I was a furry or a scaly, I would have openly just plastered it everywhere by now. But I am not. Yes,
Just-
I vibe with pangolins a lot, and yes, this is technically a fursona, but it was not when I didn't commission it. My friend did it for me as a present. But I didn't ask or give any hint that I wanted this. This was thrust upon me. But it is very, very good art, and I'm very appreciative of it. So I'm goddamn right I'm gonna use it.
Mhm.
Hold on.
And
Let
I'm
me
not a furry.
Pangolin VTuber win.
let me DM my resident expert scaly friend.
God. Well, like this is the question actually. Like, would a pangolin is a pangolin sona a scaly or furry? Because like they're mammals, but they have scales.
Scaly.
They're in that. Are you sure?
Scaly. It
Because I
has
kind of feel like
scales,
they're in
so
that
it's
weird
scaly.
grey area between the two.
Absolutely scaly.
Well, either way, I am
What do
not
you consider
very
it though?
scaly.
Do you prefer to be scaly or a furry? Like, what do you think a pangolin is?
Oh boy.
Wait,
A scurry.
Scurvy.
No, the
Scurvy.
scurry.
sure.
The scurry around.
Sorry. Scurry.
Yar.
Or what would the other one be? The other one would be fails, wouldn't it? A failie. So I think scurry sounds better than a failie.
Bailey. Wow. That sounds like me. Mood.
Boo womp.
Womp womp. Your punishments. Jesus. Ugh.
By the way, do you
My
play Warframe a lot?
I do play quite a bit. I haven't actually played the recent update, the Angels of the Zariman and all that. But I know
Mhm.
once I do get the mood and jump back in, I'll be fucking binging it for so long. I actually tried to get into the Warframe Creator Program a while back, but I haven't heard back yet. So, but maybe one day.
Ah,
Maybe one day.
maybe. Like oh my god, when was the last time I played Warframe? That was like
I
two
think the last
years
time I
ago,
tried. Yeah,
3
the
years
last time
ago.
I tried playing it was when they added that big open world planet, like the
Plains
first
of
one.
Eidolon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
The-
around Idol.
so I think that was around. Was that around similar the time that they made the Switch version?
Yeah, I think it was around that time. Yeah. Now there's the Orb Valis on Venus. There's Deimos. I think technically the Angels of Zariman stuff's open world, but not quite. It's like a hub world, but with like set places.
Yeah.
Uh,
And there's only one place I ever used to go to a lot when I played, and that was just Fortuna.
oh
Just
yeah,
go,
Fortuna.
just hang out in Fortuna all day.
It's such a nice place.
It is definitely.
Oh yeah, there we
Oh,
go. Question for Quill. Favorite Warframe? What is your favorite frame?
that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I think my main that I've settled on, and I've been settled on for a long time now, is Baruch. Um,
Mhm.
but I also have a soft spot in my heart for Protea. For Valkyr was my main for a long time. Saren was my main for a while. Lavos, Revenant as well. I'm a big fan of. What was it? Zephyr. I played quite a bit. I'd
Like a
say though
friend of
Baruch.
yeah, a friend of mine got me to try it on their account because they had like a bunch of frames.
Hmm.
And I can't remember the name, but it was the one that literally just eats people and just spits them back at the enemy. the big
Yeah.
chunky boy.
Grendel.
That's it.
I
Big
really like
chunky boy.
Nezha. I really like
Literally.
Nezha. The
Oh yeah, Neza.
Nezha,
Nezha,
yeah.
the femboy Warframe.
Oh god, well, banned.
Ban. Ban. You
They
say
do
that on the
actually,
war.
if you mention the word trap and Nezha in the same sentence in general chat in Warframe, you are banned. You
Damn,
get banned
they
from
really
chat.
don't take that one lightly, do
They
they?
really don't.
I said femboy though. I
True,
would
I'm
not
not
use
sure.
the slur.
I think they might have extended it to femboy, but I don't know.
Alternative male.
You know, Sigma male.
Yes, ascended
Yeah,
one.
Sigma Male.
The ascended one.
Elite programmer Nezha.
No, I remember playing Grendel, and then there was the other one that came out, the one that's like all about giving buffs with music.
Octavia.
Yeah, I tried
She's pretty
Octavia.
because you can make your own music, and if I remember right, I made mine spooky, scary skeleton.
Through meme. Lioness was a frost main.
No,
Oh, there was another one I tried, but was it Oberon?
Oberon's pretty fun. He's pretty cool.
Just the fact that he just like stomps on the ground.
Yeah, everyone gets lifted up and
It's
thingy.
like,
Oh, there's Rhino that does the big stomp, and then there's Oberon that does like the lift everyone up, and slam them back down.
and he was the one with the
Mhm.
with, like he had like the kind of sword and board feel as well, isn't it? Because he had a shield. Or is that
Yeah,
another one?
Oberon Prime
Oh, he had like the mace. That was
yeah,
it.
Silver Aegis was like his thingy, his main thing in Australia. That's Oberon.
Just run in and start clubbing people.
Yeah. God, I fucking love the Prime trailers. Like, have such a cool feel to them, and the voice acting of Thingy. What I love, what I've noticed, it's really funny to me, is that Ballas's voice actor. I'm like 99% certain he also does the voiceover for Arnold Clark adverts.
Oh God.
So like when he's like doing his whole thing of like fucking Thingy, God, I'm trying to remember any of his quotes from like the Prime trailers. But you know, like the big long armed blue boy in Warframe, Ballas.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He thingy, just hearing his voice fucking tell me about how I can get 20% off of my car insurance through Arnold Clark. It's like, it's weird.
Wait, but everyone knows the way to get 20% off your auto insurance is by switching to Geico.
Damn
I had to. I'm sorry. She was not actually sorry.
it.
Oh, I think when it came to like games like that, like Warframe wasn't a big one for me. I think around the time when a lot of my friends were playing Warframe, I was getting into some of those like kind of balls to the walls fucking like FPSs that were coming out,
Mm.
like Dirty Bomb.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
God, Dirty Bomb was something else. Then there
I
was
yeah. I,
what was
I remember
what was,
Dirty Bomb back then.
I had so much potential.
Is it like completely dead nowadays?
Yep, the servers are now dead.
Oh.
God damn. Lots of a
Rip.
thing, Lioness thingy. Tal Rigor. I actually know his voice actor, Lucas Schuneman. He's a really nice guy. He's great. He also does the voice for Nef Fanyo, the guy who fucking dresses up like a big void key
Oh.
and has fucking really weird fucking facial hair. This fucker, Anyo.
God, just looking through all these like free to play games that are still in my Steam library that don't work anymore. Ugh. I miss the days when like free to play games were actually like just madly fun before they just became Chinese cash grabs.
Mhm.
Like I remember playing. Does anyone remember APB?
Oh yeah,
Oh
I
The one
God.
that was
Yeah.
they were the one that was made by like the devs that made the original Crackdown. Oh, that one was something else. Just going around, driving cars in the shop windows and just walking out with the box. It's just like, nothing wrong here, officer. Ooh, God, actually, nah. I guess then another thing that would be interesting as a question: what was it that got you into gaming? Like, what was your first big game that got you hooked?
oof. God, I think going back to when I was very little, it would probably be like Spyro, because one of my I've got like a weak eye. It's not quite a lazy eye, but it's like it just ain't good. And when I was getting looked at when I was little, the optician was like, "Oh, well, you need to give them something to focus on, something that'll like keep their attention and they'll have their eyes focused to help strengthen it." So my mom was
They
like,
got
"All right, well, we'll get them a PlayStation 1." And so I got one and started playing games and then just never stopped. I just kept playing more and more and more. Um, Started off with the PlayStation 1, then PS2, played GameCube, um, then had a 360, and then I had a laptop, and it was pretty shitty. And I remember I remember my friend. It was a friend on Xbox Live that actually recommended me Dawn of War 2 to try.
ooh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Um, and I got it, tried it, and my laptop was that shitty. And he suggested to me to go straight, just ignore the first campaign, just go straight into Chaos Rising because that's where the cool stuff is, right? And it was the
Yeah.
first mission when you land on Aurelia,
Mhm.
and when that final fight happens, and it's like, oh, you have to hold out for 5 minutes before you get extracted. I was getting about 1 frame every 5 seconds. It was
Jeez.
so slow and terrible, and then that was eventually I was like, "Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a PC," and I got, like, a shitty pre-made, like, little computer from PC World, like, a year or 2 later.
PC World.
And then
God.
that's where I started my PC gaming adventures.
Now,
Mhm.
this is gonna be. There's almost gonna be half doxing myself, but also very stereotypically Irish of me.
Mhm.
But when I first got into PC gaming, it wasn't with like anything big like Minecraft or anything. It was actually buying those little budget PC games that you would find in like rental places like Extravision.
Oh my god.
Because one of the first ones I remember playing was a strategy game called Hooligans, where you're literally just making an army of football hooligans going around smashing up shops.
That sounds
I
stuffed as fuck.
It was fucking great.
I
then
feel
there
like a
was
fossil right now
then there
because
was oh what?
my first PC game was Ragnarok Online.
Ragnarok.
I mean, that was like when I was in. No, I've been playing a lot more PC game before Ragnarok. Holy crap!
And then
No
there was
lioness.
Penguin Chat 3, which I'm pretty sure no one else remembers.
I
And
remember
it's
Club.
just like one of those cryptid things that was in a young fever dream of mine.
Make sure he says there.
But it was the
Oh,
prequel to Club Penguin.
yeah. Oh god.
Oh, what was it? No, but I think when it came to before I got my laptop to play PC games, I played a lot of stuff like Splinter Cell and all that.
Mm.
God, I was so obsessed with Splinter Cell as a kid. I mean, Michael Ironside. God, his voice. Then there was another game I remember playing that like very like whenever I bring it up to other people now, they
Mhm.
don't even know what I'm talking about. But there was a series of PS2 games called State of Emergency that was made
Sounds
by
familiar.
they were made by the same studio that worked on Midnight Club. And it's just literally you're just going around taking advantage of basically riots going on. Oh, and like
Okay, I might have heard of it.
the poster child character on the cover was just like a fat guy with no shirt and a bandana.
Jesus Christ.
Then there was what was it? Obviously Kingdom Hearts. Can't go wrong with playing Kingdom Hearts as a kid.
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
There's
Really?
a lot of things
Yep.
to go wrong when you're playing Kingdom Hearts. Gee.
Silent. I will not hear any slander of Kingdom Hearts. The only
Oh well.
slander I will the only slander I shall accept is the convoluted timeline and how they've basically written out several games by relegating one of my favorites to basically a glorified fucking cutscene. Oh God, Soldier of Fortune. Damn Napalm. Anyone else ever play Soldier of Fortune?
Don't think so, no.
It was
I,
I think it was not. It was literally only known by most people because of how gory it was. Like it was one of the first few
oh,
like
I
3D
actually played that
shooters.
one. I actually
Yeah,
played that one a
it was
long
actually
time
banned.
ago.
I think it was actually banned here for a short while in Ireland because of just how violent it was. Because you could like literally blow off individual limbs.
Hmm.
Beast.
I don't remember which one I played. I think I played Soldier of Fortune 2. this was like many years ago. So I don't remember, like at least 20 years ago.
What was it? And then there's the classics like Silent Hill. Oh, Silent
I've
Hill.
only played Silent Hill 3, but that tattoo I got was my reward for finishing it.
Please tell me you played the
Nice.
original and not the HD collection.
Oh yeah, I found a very legitimate way of playing the original.
Oh, thank God, because you didn't play.
Mm.
As long as you didn't play the HD collection,
No, I've heard the horror stories, and
it's
as
fucking
much as Guy
terrible.
Sheehy's an asshole, he can't can't be replaced by Troy Baker.
Yeah. Uh, Silent Hill
I
2 was just. James is just like, oh my God. This man
I
is
actually
just an
only
absolute
ever
sociopath.
played Silent Hill 1, like the original Silent Hill.
Yeah. It's still good.
It's still
But
good.
like when you get into playing like Silent Hill 2, that's where shit just starts getting fucking interesting. Especially like if you play like the enhanced edition that's on PC.
Hmm.
Because
Mhm.
I think I remember vaguely that the actual PC version that was brought out by Konami was actually kind of fucked because they didn't have the
Yeah,
source code.
yeah, they had to
And
like
it's the same thing
scram
that
it
happened with
together.
the HD. Yeah, so what they did was that the modders took the files from the PS2 version and just like grafted them onto the PC port. Oh,
This talk of old games has me reinstalling Mabinogi.
Mabinogi. Oh my God. RuneScape.
Ah,
One thing
but
about RuneScape is I hated
talking
not
about
being
like
able to run
older
everywhere.
game though. But talking about older game, have you
And
played Daggerfall?
Daggerfall. Oh,
No, I've not.
Yeah, it's really good. I'll also like it's one of the best games ever made. If
looks
you play
awesome.
the Unity version,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
Unity version is really good.
Yeah, because I think the Daggerfall Unity one, not like you don't need to do anything special to get it running. It just works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just works. Like actually just works.
What else was it? Oh God, one of the memeiest PS1 games ever. Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
It is an absolute classic.
Pepsi Man.
Like if someone
There's like
has a PS1, they have to play it.
they have to play
Like
Pepsi Man.
I have a very legal copy of Pepsi Man. It's great.
I
Very
don't.
legal.
I love
I only have like
it.
bootlegs. Look, I'm born in Indonesia. We didn't have any legit copy of a game until like 2012 ish.
True. There's some
Yeah,
other
Unity
weird like
Daggerfall is uh officially on GOG for free, and you get like some modded mods as well inside.
yeah,
And
that's
they
just like already pre-installed.
yep, and they are like the basic like uh they they don't change the game all that much.
No,
It just gives
they just make it
just makes
playable
it
on
work.
modern computers.
Yep.
Well, there's a very I don't know if it is like almost a very localized game because I've never heard of anyone outside of like Europe playing it, but Tomba on the PS1. It was like one of those weird it was like during that time where they were doing the weird experiments with like 2.5D platformers. You know, the ones where like you would get to another screen, but instead of fading, it would like turn the camera.
Hmm.
Oh,
Um, not sure which game you're talking about now.
you never heard of? Oh, I'll get you the image for the case.
Mm-hmm.
In collab chat. Tomba.
Yeah, never heard of that one.
I remember getting it on like a demo disc when those were still a thing. Oh, I miss demo discs.
Back in the day.
When
Back
when your
in
ma
my
would
day.
bring you in a magazine with a demo disc. Oh,
Does anyone else has a question for the
any
guest today?
there any more on Twitter?
We're pretty much out of. Yeah, I think we're out of like questions
Damn.
on Twitter.
What are questions? What is Mabinogi? It's a game. That's everything good I have to say about it.
The very
But I
old.
love it.
It's a very old if I remember, wasn't it originally browser based?
No, actually, it's a
No.
very it's actually a not that old MMO that was published by Nexon after the success of MapleStory, though it was very marginally less successful.
Ah.
Huh.
And
Yeah.
basically, it was like this 3D life sim MMO.
Ah.
Hmm.
God, that just reminds me of some of the other like life sims that came out during the early 2000s. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of it, IMVU.
Oh God, yeah.
God, that was something. Oh. Like when all the Americans were playing stuff like Second Life, people in Europe were playing IMVU.
God. IMVU is such trash.
I know.
What kind of game is that? So kind of like Second Life?
It's like Second Life, but with more cartoony characters.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just meta.
Yeah,
Just
it
metaverse.
is literally just a metaverse game. You know, the thing Zuckerberg can't seem to understand. Finally got banana.
Indeed. So oh God, what I wanted to ask? Like I want to ask something, but I just forgot. Do you play like TRPGs as well?
Oh, stuff like D&D and all that?
Yeah, like D&D
Yeah.
or like Pathfinder.
Yeah, so I'm in like a streamed game almost every Saturday.
Mhm.
Where I play a kobold fighter slash warlock called Peep.
E.
Peep, good little boy. And then I play a bunch of my friends. We're all like, I'm working on my own homebrew world, and my friend's taking a bit of a break from running hers to like develop like the next big arc we're going into. And another friend is starting up one where it's going to be based in like a Final Fantasy 14 kind of setting because they found a thing online that has like
The
a
Mhm.
5th edition homebrew book.
yeah, which has like all the races, all the classes, all that and stuff in it, which seems to be really well done. So
Mm. I mean, it was
so
so
yeah,
well done that Yoshi P even played it.
did he?
Yeah, there was a
Holy
whole thing
shit!
on Reddit of like there was like a Japanese language stream that I think it wasn't on the actual Final Fantasy's Twitch account, but it was on
Hmm.
I think it was on the account of like the Japanese VA for Alpha now because he wrote Yoshi in
Oh,
to play it.
oh my
And like
god!
literally
Oh
he
my
just
God.
played it he just played as Lalafell Black Mage.
Oh my god!
And his ambition was money.
Hi. I, okay. I got a call Quills out here. Plays a
Oh, no.
kobold. First game was Spyro. Has a persona and is somehow not a scaly.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I kind of gotta call you out there.
I'm not a scaly. I'm not a scaly.
Oh, here we go. And so the war began.
But talking about Final Fantasy 14, Wills, which
Mhm.
server are you at?
Sorry?
What server?
Which
Like,
server are you at?
Oh, on Final Fantasy? What was it? Twintania. I think it's on light.
Britannia? Oh,
Twintania, yeah.
is that, no,
Okay.
Britannia. That's not light DC.
Okay,
That's
so you're safe.
chaos.
So you're not a degen.
No,
Let me enter.
no, they're not on Balmung. Don't worry. Thankfully, a lot of Europeans know to stay well away from there.
What's
Stay
up
away
with
from
I
Balmung?
don't know.
Balmung.
Balmung
Is
pretty
like,
based.
you know, you know the horrors of Goldshire from World of Warcraft,
Oh
right?
god, okay, it's
Yeah,
like that
Balmung
then,
is
right.
like Goldshire, but an entire server.
Okay.
You know that recent meme of like the turning blood white that was very untrue but was very funny?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's that
Oh.
as a server. And I apologize for nothing.
Pain.
It's the thingy. Is it Proton Gun? My favorite Warframe NPC. Ooh, that's a tough one. If I were to split it into two categories, where it's like favorite enemy NPC and favorite friendly NPC, I would say my favorite enemy has to be Era. And there's no bias from Thingy for the fact the guy who voices it is a good friend of mine. I just fucking love Era. His design and everything's great. For friendly, there's too many good ones to choose from. I love Cephalon, Sai. I love the Lotus. Um, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the Lotus. The Lotus is too good.
Mhm.
Well,
Okay,
so yeah.
so I kind of
Hmm.
forgot what I wanted to ask.
Damn.
Again,
That happens a lot, Connie.
yeah, because it's almost like 2 a.m. for me, so like
Oh yeah,
my brain
damn.
doesn't work as much.
Indonesia time.
Uh, yeah. So, what kind of so what's your character? So what's your main character in Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah.
I have a Femro Sage.
Mhm.
They
Based.
were a gunbreaker for a long time, but then I made them into a Sage. Uh, Let me just grab an image of them. 'Cause I did post one. Here. There.
I'll stick with Makoto. Thank you very much.
Femoral all the way. This is what they look like now.
Oh
Ah,
damn. Sea
'Cause
Dog.
I'm one of those. So like this was thingy how they looked when Heavensward was around. And then I changed it up. Why Discord? You do the double posting. That was when I was in Stormblood, and then when I got into Shadowbringers. So yeah, I kept like the theme of them growing their hair out and the dye like thingy and getting lost. And now that they're back, and I'm in the
Bigger
post patch
shoulders.
for Shadowbringers. Yeah, just the huge because thingy they went from they were always a gunbreaker up until this
Yeah, and now they're
but like
Sage. I know I'm a
Sage so
healer, but
like I'm the gun healer. They used to be a machinist. They were trying to think what was that? I played them I'm trying to remember the classes
See,
I had.
I started as machinist, then went samurai,
Mm.
then went dark knight, then went gunbreaker and dragoon, and
Oh.
at the moment now, I mostly have gone back to machinist.
I started as white mage for fast queues until I could get scholar leveled up, and then I've stayed scholar since about 2.3,
Ah.
which is pain, but I it's pain.
I need to get back into playing Final Fantasy now. Now that
I
they've
love
actually
it.
got more content for me, since I
I did
can.
switch from a cat girl to a lizard though.
You're a lizard,
Eh.
but now I can be. I'm gonna be Alpha now and Alize's new mommy. Move aside, Fortuno.
So
There's a
what
new
is
Alpha
like
in
playing
this
Final
household.
Fantasy 14? Mm, well, if you like MMO, you will like it.
You know how Dante described the second circle of hell, where you were constantly cut up by a tornado full of rose leaves? It's
Like
sort of
that,
like
Uh-huh.
that,
but with
except
GCDs.
but it's on a 2.5-second global cooldown.
Oof.
You get used to it though.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
used to it.
absolutely.
You just gotta remember uptime.
Time,
Uptime.
baby, time.
Or you're like me, I just like sit in the corner and craft all day. I am affectionately known in my FC as the bread mistress.
Or you could be like me and have used to actually coordinate when you do your GCD. So your GCD would be about 0.5 seconds after everyone else's
Damn.
because you're a healer and you need to react to that. This is a cry for help.
It should be enough.
Okay. But holy shit, we're almost at like 2 hours this
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
around.
See, once we start getting into the flow of it, the time just doesn't get noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. Uh, are there anything else you want to like talk about on stream, Wills?
Not I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You got any socials or stuff that you want to plug yourself with?
Yeah, I basically just use my Twitter and my YouTube. So Twitter is at VoiceQuills, all one clump. I can thingy. So I
Mm-hmm.
can just link my stuff.
There we
Yeah.
go, Commy.
Thank you. So yeah, that's my
Oh.
YouTube channel and my Twitter. And that's basically all I really use.
She doesn't have link privileges, Commy.
Yeah.
Oh, did it not go through?
I will do it for you. I will do it for you. There we go.
Okay. I didn't see a message because I've got like the chat window popped out, so I didn't see it being like, no, you can't do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
And
Also,
yeah, and I've not streamed in a while, but I am planning on doing a stream at some point to celebrate getting 100k subs.
nice.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, if you ever need a GM for like tabletop games, hit me up.
Yeah.
I quite literally do that as a main hobby. And I'm a Pathfinder venture captain, which is like the equivalent of the people who manage Adventure League for D&D.
Okay.
Eh.
All
Mhm.
good.
So, I exist in a perpetual state of pain. It's great. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Mood.
I will fight someone in a mall parking lot to keep this title.
Pathfinder is an
Yeah.
interesting system. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I can't wait to try out Vampire the Masquerade, though. That's gonna be fun. Then you've got like the cyberpunk system.
Mhm. So if that's it, yeah, VTM is absolutely dope. Have you played VTMB, Quills?
I played what? Sorry.
VTMB, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the
No, I've
classic.
not. No.
Oh, you have to play it. You have like at least try to play it once. It's really good.
I have seen like the game. I've not like the like tabletop version.
Oh no, Bloodlines is the game, like the PC
Bloodline
game.
is the PC game.
Oh, right. Okay, I thought that was right. Okay, so I thought that was
Yeah,
also
the
the name of
tabletop
the
game
yep.
is actually divided into OWAD and COD for Old World of Darkness and Chronicles of Darkness, also known as New World of Darkness. But the difference is where OWAD goes for like standard supernatural, COD goes for more Eldritch horror with like the god machine and just unknowable technologies
Mhm.
that cannot be differentiated from magic as eldritch abominations. It's great.
Okay.
I love it. Because demons in that system are literally just unshackled AI that got away from the god machine.
Yeah. So I think we can end it the day. I think we can end for now.
Yeah, sounds good.
So thank you everyone for coming. I've been your host, Kommissar Azura. My co-host Mari
Yee.
and my other co-host Ranfalia.
Penis formation.
Damn, Ren.
And our special guest for today, VoiceQuills.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been great.
And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.